home-cured bacon. And we boys, both 12 and Roy 13, were very excited because there would soon be death down our street. And Roy's sister Jean would have to go away because it would happen when her period was due. "It'll affect the black puddings," Roy said, and Roy was a great authority on such things. So we went to secret places and smoked Players' Weights cigarettes because old Wainwright used to sell them by the weight, and you could get, depending on what mood he was in, 6 for 4 halfpenny. So we smoked and we asked Roy how big his sister's tits were, and he said that they were as big as Jane Russell's, but we knew that that was a lie. Death for the pigs always came on Saturday afternoon. We waited for the slaughterman, the executioner, to walk down our street, and dogs that were free used to walk up to him and lick his hand or try to bite his heels. Those that were chained up used to howl. Pigs already hog-tied on solid wooden benches that vegetarian yuppies now buy in antique shops for coffee tables grunted. And then we watched the slaughterman pull from his inside pocket knives wrapped in white cloth, and then we watched him sharpen them on rubbing stones, and we heard his thumb when it flicked across the sharpened blade, and we waited for him to stick the pig, and we saw the clean-cut slit throat open, and we saw what was beneath the skin. And as the pig began to squeal, we saw blood fill the wound. And then we saw the blood pump from the wound into a clean pail. And then we knew what it meant when someone later said, "He bled like a stuck pig." Yes, we knew what it meant when someone later said, "He squealed like a stuck pig." Yes, we knew, as only those who have stood up on tiptoe looking over a privet hedge at a pig being slaughtered can know. And the pig squealed, and the women were running about with buckets of scalding water, and the pig squealed, and the slaughterman stuck another pig, and that squealed, and then there was another one stuck, and that squealed, and the chained up dogs were howling, and the women were running up and down the road with boiling water, and there were buckets of blood, but there were never enough buckets. "Go and get one from Mrs. Acox's." And there were children getting under feet, but we kept clear of the women, who were big, well-built women. But my mother, a vegetarian socialist, would always turn on the wireless in a vain attempt to overpower the terrible sounds. Yes, there was a ritual taking place, and as sure as faith, the Right Reverend Carver would come around the corner in his Standard 8, as if he was officially blessing the proceedings. Oh, precious pig kept in the backyard, living on scraps and leftovers, mixed together into mash with water, once used for washing up, no detergents then, wire, wool and elbow grease kept the dishes clean. Oh, precious pig that grew fat in the backyards of England, protein and enzymes that kept this country fed during 2 great wars and as many depressions. Now we have nothing but the supermarket. An even greater depression. Oh, precious pig, oh, why have we bred a generation that knows nothing of home-cured bacon?